What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we have the Supreme Magnificent battle against Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta officially in the game. It is a 5-phase fight. And then we've got an 3-phase fight against Beast Gohan for Stage 8, but right now we're only taking on Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. This is the team we're going in with. We're not playing any games. We're going in with the superhero team just because I know everybody's going to want to see this team. I'll eventually do like on live streams other teams on how to beat these stages, but this is the team we're going in with. We're bringing in the two new Easy Aid units, the UI Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta. They're probably going to be our slot 3 floaters along with the Gammas. Our two rotations are going to consist of Beast Gohan and Gohan, as well as Beast Gohan and Piccolo is going to be like our main 2 rotations. So we have the first stage of AGL. These guys can in fact seal you, if I remember right. This stage and stage 2 has the ability to seal your super, so do not be surprised if you get your super attack sealed right off the get-go.
Guess it's my turn.
Alright, so we got my Beast Gohan right off the lead. Alright, that's kind of okay. There's a high chance that we get sealed right off the rip, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So as long as... I mean, my Beast Gohan has no chance to dodge. So yeah, we're getting sealed right here. So he's not going to be able to super attack this turn at all. But his key +3 that he hands out to everybody is going to be a huge benefit. Yep, as you can see right there, they get the seal. He's going to build up his stats a bit, which is going to be nice. Beast Gohan in slot 1 is just going to get a couple attacks off. That's really all he's there for at this moment, because you know he's going to get sealed if he's in slot 1. Alright, so this Gohan here needs to get at least, I'm hoping, 2 to 3 supers off every turn to build up. I know 3's asking a lot because he doesn't have 20 ki. But we need to get his supers off, and this Vegeta in slot 3 should be fine. He has 50% damage reduction at start of turn, and he gets 10% every time he dodges. And if I remember right, he massively raises attack on super. Or massively raises defense on super, I'm sorry. And then greatly raises on this super. So his defense just went way up. He's got the 50% damage reduction. Plus, every time he gets hit, it goes up by 10% more. So he's all right. And triple super from slot 3, so we know he just stacked his defense 3 times for this one turn, which is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly 110%. I said perfectly 3 times. I'm okay with that. Piccolo's animation. I always forget to turn these off. Okay, we do have the Gammas. So what I'm going to try to do here, and which I'm actually going to succeed at doing, because you want to give the Gammas in key spheres, like the purple ones. The in key spheres definitely. Do not super. Yes, he didn't super in slot 1. So that means this Beast Gohan is going to actually get off a super attack, which is going to increase everybody's chance of doing a crit by 30%, or 20%, I'm sorry, for this turn because it was linked with the Piccolo. So if you can link him with a Piccolo and do this super attack, everybody gets a 20% chance crit increase. So now Gohan has a 20% chance increase. I think it's self. It might be self-excluded. If it is self-excluded, then the Piccolo gets the 20% as well as the Gammas, who don't have any crit at all. Because mine are 55%. My Piccolo is in fact 100% though, which is kind of nice. So he's going to do A-okay in slot 2. I just gotta hope. Okay. Okay, so we're good here. Beast Gohan's going to get hit. It's not going to do much. Piccolo should be able to finish these guys. I'm hoping he doesn't, to be honest. I really hope he doesn't. I hope he does just enough and gets hit twice. Nope, okay. Because later on, Piccolo is going to need to get hits. He's going to need to get hit, absorb some of that damage to go forward in the fight. Alright. So, I'm going to give you these 2 AGL. Just because I want to give Gohan all of these. Because I know Gohan's going to get hit in slot 2. He's got 300k defense. And he's going to greatly raise his attack and defense here. And he's got a chance of launching a super because it's 20 ki or more. Plus, he's going to get 30% with each super attack performed. He's only performed 1, so his defense is going to continue to go up. So yeah, we'll go like that. Because UI is going to hit a 18 ki super. Gohan's going to be hitting a 24 ki super, which is perfect. And my Beast Gohan's actually going to get to super attack because they decided not to super attack until after Beast Gohan does, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. Because he's going to hit really, really hard. These stages are not easy. I'm not trying to make him sound easy, make him look easy by running the best team. But these stages are not easy, especially for just normal teams. I'm not going to lie to you, I probably will be using items when we get down to the final 2 stages. Once they go to Super Saiyan Gogeta, or if I feel uncomfortable about a specific spot, I probably will be using items. Do not get me wrong. Items will be pulled out at some point. Because even though Beast Gohan can take all the hits, that does not mean the rest of the team can. UI can dodge a lot. I think he's got like 70 some odd percent, 70+% dodge. As you saw right there, they just did get the seal off. But I do not know if this man can take hits. I do not know if... Oh, actually, I know he can't take the hits. I'm sorry. It's not I do not know. I know he can take the hits, especially even with a double super. Now he's got 90 of that additional 150 stacked up, which is good, and he's raising his defense twice. But that's not a great sign going into this stage here. Because we're going to need to go... Gohan slot 1. I don't think this guy can seal on a super, so that's perfectly fine. We're going to go like this for Piccolo. And then Vegeta in slot 3. Like I said, he has 50% damage reduction. He has guard first turn, but that's completely gone. He gets 30% attack and defense up to 120, and defense up to 120 with each attack performed. Okay, so his key's got to be 24 or higher, which we're not. Actually, we'll be able to give him that with these right here, so that's kind of perfect. So Vegeta's going to be even stronger once Gohan gets hit. Boom, Gohan's stronger, Piccolo's stronger, Vegeta's stronger. And now that they're supering together, they get that additional 20% chance to crit. So the Piccolo's going to have the additional 20% as well as the Vegeta, which the Vegeta already has a really high chance to crit. So his crit chance is going to be through the roof, which is perfect. And I'm hoping the super attack is due to be in the next spot, the next attack that the Gogeta is giving, so it's canceled out and it will not attack anybody. Because if it is on the Piccolo, I am not super comfortable with Piccolo taking that super attack because he has not been built up at all. He has not taken any hits for somehow. Up to this point, we've gone through 3 stages, which is kind of worrisome. But this would be one of those opportunities where I would say, hey, maybe let's equip an item because Piccolo has not taken any damage. Like, legitimately has not taken any damage at all. Even if he double supers, I don't know how comfortable I'd feel with him taking a super here. Of course, he has to double super. Now that makes me question that he's probably going to get supered in slot 2. We do have 700k health, but I do not think that's enough. Called it. Why am I calling this? I don't think we're going to survive this. Okay, we did. Barely, but we did. We're down about half health. 14 million from the Vegeta. These easy A's are nuts, guys. These easy A's are absolutely nuts. 14 mil, and that's not even counting if he's getting a crit. He's getting a crit, so that's 8, and then he's going to hit another 9 mil here, which might possibly launch a 3rd super attack. So it is quite possible that he could absolutely obliterate Gogeta this turn himself. And he is not hitting a 3rd super, but he is hitting a 3rd attack. Just tank this, build up your damage reduction. You have 80% damage reduction, but it does not matter. You're not taking any damage at all. Okay. We do have the Icarus on this turn, which is nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you those. Going to give you those. And we're going to activate the standby for these guys.
Keep that guy busy to buy me some time.
Number 2, are you gonna...
The reason I activated that standby is because now by the time they come back around, that'll be fully available to be used. Gohan and everybody's going to have their stats built up from them being on rotation anyway with the support, so 20 million. But no, that's going to give them the chance to really build up more attacks because they won't come back, not next turn. They won't be the turn after. It'll be the actual 3rd turn, so the final turn of that, they should make a return. And see, like right here, I'm kind of a little bit worried about UI at the end. Not going to lie to you. He's a little bit worrisome for me. So what we're actually going to do is give Piccolo all of those. And just because UI gets... What does he get? Up to 30% defense each attack activated. He gets a crit guaranteed when he attacks. And he's got his revival skill activated. So we're just going to activate this really quick. I understand I probably could have used that on the final stage. I get that. But this is tech. And I want him to be as stacked up as physically possible for this final bit. because I honestly do not trust this man dodging. He does have over 70% chance to dodge, but it's not comfortable. I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable with the dodge. Dodge is not reliable enough. He has, let's see, 77% chance evading enemies super attack. Yeah. 77% chance plus an additional 7% with each attack evaded. But if we start the turn with less than 77% health, which is what we did, the revive skill can be activated. So that's in our favor there as well. I don't think Gohan can get KO'd. I do not believe so. Not from this super, at least. Not with him fully built up. Or being built up, I'm sorry, not fully built up. No, not even close. But the Piccolo is someone I'm a little worried about. And the UI at the end having type disadvantage is I'm completely worried about. But he gets 7% with each dodge per turn. So he's at 77% already. If he dodges 3 attacks, he's at 98%. I mean, he almost has a guaranteed dodge at that point, if the statistics work that way, which in Dokkan, we all know that doesn't actually work that way. So this man does not even, he's probably more or less has a 0% dodge, even though he's going to have all of his passive built up. But it is what it is, that's just how Dokkan works. We have the revive ready to go. Next turn, we might have the Gammas up. If we do, that is kind of okay. And Piccolo did just lower his attack stat. Ooh, UIs, yeah, we took a lot of damage there. Even though Piccolo supered, we just took quite a bit of damage. Alright, Supreme Kamehameha. Can we get a double super? He raises his attack on his super. We can, with the double crit, and he's got that 20% chance to crit bonus from being on the same rotation as the Gohan and Piccolo super. Triple super, that is perfect. He just keeps raising his attack. UI raises his attack on his super, whereas the Vegeta raises his defense. So in my opinion, the Vegeta is slightly better of the two, especially with the damage reduction. There's one dodge. Again, somehow doesn't dodge, mind you. We have 77 plus 7, that's 84% chance to dodge. And the 16% clicks in. It's why I don't trust dodge. It's why dodge is terrible.
Gave everything they had so I can keep going. If I quit now, I'll betray that trust, and I refuse to let all of them down.
That right there is why I believe dodge is absolutely worthless. You have the highest percentage chance to dodge, and you do not do it. How do you pull that off? I don't know. We had the highest percent possible of dodging, and UI just doesn't do it. Legitimately here, he had dodged 1 attack per hour, we were at 84%. And the man just says, you know what, I don't kind of feel like dodging. I don't feel like doing the one thing I meant to do. Let me not do that. So, and that's why you'll never see me say dodge build, ever. I will never build a unit completely with dodge. Do not believe in it. It is absolutely worthless. Okay. Now this rotation, because I know they have a group attack, we're going to activate this really quick. I believe, don't get me wrong, but I believe if I do this, it should absorb all the normal attacks. But I don't know if it nullifies group attacks.
Is that all you've got?
So what we're going to do is, no, the group attacks do not get switched over. So we're going to go, we're going to go like that, hands down. I do not want to use items right here, but I feel like I might need to because Piccolo is not going to be able to tank a hit. You know what? Let's screw it. Screw it. Let's run it without it and see what happens. Because Gohan's going to buff everybody up. 57k. He have 50% damage reduction. Okay, so they're fine. Maybe they are a little better than I thought because of the 57% damage reduction. Or 50%. Why am I getting 57? The 50% damage reduction. You probably could get through this stage by utilizing the Gohans to your advantage. And next turn, I'm actually going to activate the Gohan... the Ultimate Gohan's super attack, or active skill, I'm sorry. So he gets that buff as well as activating the other UIs, or the other beasts. active skill, so it absorbs all the attacks. Because he is the only one next turn that I'm really, really worried about. Because I feel like he's in the worst position, because he's type disadvantage for one. He probably could take a ton of damage. Not probably, is going to take quite a bit of damage. Piccolo is in a good position because, like I said, he's not going to get hit at all. Actually, no, he can't. No, the group attacks. The group attack's the only thing that could finish off that Gohan really badly. But with me lowering his attack right there, that might actually be beneficial. Let's see what he takes on this super. This is why I put him in slot, activated the Gohan's active skill. Because Gohan could still take quite a bit of damage here. It's completely plausible, but he didn't. Okay. I was incorrect. And since we gave him a ton of int key spheres, he's going to launch at least 2 different supers on top of this one, so that's at least 3 super attack turn. Which is nice, but again, like I said, post supers, we're not going to take any damage. Piccolo's probably going to take almost nothing, even though the group attack is set to hit now. Let's see. Nothing. 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 And Piccolo is buffed up now. Gohan taking all the hits. Alright. So, we're going to activate this. There's no group attacks this turn. Put all the attacks on Gohan. So, since there's not a single group attack, from what I can see, we're still going to activate this, just because. If we can nullify his super attack, that'd be great.
Guess it's my turn. Special beam cannon!
Alright, let's see. That hit relatively decent, honestly. I thought that was going to hit a little worse than that, but that didn't hit too bad. We'll go with that. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Dokkan mode in slot 1. That is perfect. This should more than likely wrap it up. Oh, we are getting supered in slot 1. But we have almost, I think, 6 out of the 7 links active being with the Ultimate Gohan. So that should... Oh, we're going to get sealed. That's not good. That's going to put the Dokkan mode to... Fizz Gohan? Is that who's going to do it? Is it going to go to Fizz Gohan? It might, actually. No, it's going to go to next turn. That is that is bad. Dokkan mode could have wrapped that up, but it's going to go to next turn, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. That lowered his attack stat. Can we get... Okay, we actually might be able to finish him off with Gohan here if he hits a triple super and hits a crit in one of these. No triple super, but UI at the end, come on. Come in clutch, UI. Show me that I was wrong in saying that you're not... Okay, 20 million. Man comes back with a 20 mil super to finish it off. This has got to do it. Yep, there it is, boyos. And that is how you beat Stage 7 of the Supreme Magnificent Battle. I always say spectacle for some reason. I always want to say the word spectacle. But Supreme Magnificent Battle, that is how you beat Supreme Magnificent Battle versus Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time when we take on Beast Gohan. I'm not going to try to do these challenges just yet, because I can do them. That's not a question. I'll probably end up doing them off screen, but I just wanted to show you guys how to beat this event with the team I ran. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.